Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be showing you how you can properly use a manual multimeter. So for the setup, you want to get your red probe and the black probe. Take off this cap. Now this is for the first few functions. You're going to plug this one into the red. Take off this cap and plug it into the black. You may not have noticed this, but there are these protective covers on the tip, so you're going to want to take these off as well on both of them. And we're set. So for the first function, we're going to be measuring direct current voltage. To do that, this is a manual multimeter, so we're going to measure the voltage of this battery. So we're going to move this to what we estimate the voltage is going to be around. Now I know this, all AA batteries are at 1.5 volts, but you're just going to do it on what you think it's around. So I'm going to set this to 2 volts. Connect red to positive, so that you can see this side is positive, and black to negative, like this. Give it a few seconds to stabilize, and we can see we have about 1.345 volts. It's supposed to be 1.5, that means it's a little discharged. So these are rechargeable, so I can actually recharge these, kind of nice. Okay, so when measuring resistance, you could measure the resistance of a wire, or if you don't know how to read a resistor, I have a short on that, you can measure it with the multimeter, because all wires have a resistance. So I'm just gonna guess and try it here. I'm gonna start with 20k ohms. This is measured in ohms. We're gonna set it to around what we think it is. If we don't get anything, we'll change it. Now I set it to 20k. I'm getting 0.98. Okay, so because I got 0.98, I'm gonna set it to 2k, because that seems more appropriate. So this resistor is a 1 kilo ohm resistor, because we read around 993. Yeah, this is a 1 kilo ohm resistor because all resistors have tolerance, so it's not exactly the amount. We're gonna do the diode test function. The diode test function is used to test diodes. I just happen to have an LED right here, so I'm just gonna use that. We're gonna connect red to the anode. Anode means positive, and black to the cathode. Cathode also means negative. So when we do that, we should get some light. I don't know if you're able to see that. I can't really hold it on too good. Let me try it this way. It's a little dim, but it works. And you can see it on the screen too. So you can see that the diode works like that. The LED works. And you could check what the positive side and the negative side is if these leads were cut and you didn't know. This is how you test it. If this doesn't work, it could be because your LED is broken, or it could be because your multimeter can't supply enough power to power your LED. 2 battery test functions. To use these, we get a battery, again. Same thing, we just test it like I did earlier, but this one's specifically designed for batteries. The other one you could do for any type of DC voltage. And you can also use this on a 9-volt battery to test if it's good. When you're measuring amps, you're going to want to move the red probe to this side. Now if you want to measure the amperage of, but I could do the milliamp or amp of this battery. No, we're getting 6. We're getting around 6. If you want to measure smaller currents, you would use these. Now these 2 is if you're measuring alternating current. This would be if you're measuring an outlet. Like now, when you're doing that, be careful. I'm not gonna do that right now. Make sure you hold it with one hand, so if you do get shocked, which can happen, if you do get shocked, you don't affect your heart too much. It doesn't like complete a circuit to your heart. Now this symbol is also for microamps, so like smaller than a milliamp, which is like really, really small. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions.